feel more comfortable paying all that money for it. Oh. Time for chicken. I volunteer to be part of tonight, so no tap. Just for you, no tap-ins. Church, good to see you. Good to see everybody tonight. Good to see you, MC. Thank you for showing up.
Thanks for having me.
Mm-hmm. Our third compadre is a little bit under the weather from the beating he received. I'm sworn tonight with this thing earlier. All right, cool. I guess we'll make some sound effects. Did you see some of his before and after pictures? Did you see that?
Yeah, that was pretty cool. The progression.
Let's get this on. Should we try to make it record night? Let's try to make it record night.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's like, yeah, let's get through this. You know the streak is going, right? I think we're almost with the crew. I think we're almost at 2 years now.
Wow.
That's already it. Yeah, dude. Yeah, so it's cool. All right. So let's start. We won't waste any time. We ain't do anything like that. Let's go. All right. Hello, everyone. My name is Paige. Welcome to episode 189 of the Hangout, where we give you positive insight into the world of collecting in a very chilled and relaxed atmosphere. I say we because I'm joined by one half of the two Corys. MC is here with us tonight. CC is sick, unfortunately, so he'll have to acknowledge me later. We need to come up with a rule for that. I don't know. I know you've been busy, right? So you didn't really have a chance to get in on that, right? Did you have your case? Did you like?
Yeah, I didn't even have the case with me on the road trip.
Oh yeah.
Suspended
getting frustrated.
Performance plan.
You're getting frustrated in the background. No. It was a late night, man. I think so. Here's the thing. We have to get him in on it, obviously, but I think we should do a 12 p.m. cap. You know how late they get sometimes? I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I like it,
what time did they post last night?
11:50 something.
Dang.
Yeah.
Someone was asleep at the wheel.
Well, I think it's the holidays. I don't think they were like, I think that's their last priority. But I'm surprised they had a bunch of new stuff that came out today.
Yeah.
So, but yeah.
Maybe for the holiday.
So, yeah, like it has some omnibus, just some different titles. I saw some of them. I'm like, but it wasn't anything major. But so, can we say 12 o'clock is a cutoff? Like that's like a null and void. So we're not like waiting till like 2 o'clock in the morning or anything.
Yeah, it's not the 24/7 champ.
We should have that though. Can you imagine that? You literally would be the 24/7 champ because, like, you know what I mean? Like if you really just stayed up and I got better things to do than that. It's fun for those few hours. All right. Well, I am joined by MC. MC equals more content. CC is a little bit sick, so hope you feel better, man. We've been missing you. He said he's going to be in the chat, but we'll see. But I trimmed down the show. 4 minutes of stoppage time, so hopefully it's a little bit easier tonight. So tonight, title of the show is, I love this picture. That's Ricky, just don't jive. So top guns for tonight, we got our correspondent with MC doing the Plunderlings stuff. I think I put the photos in there. And then got Mezco updates. And then it seems to be the hottest topic of all, so I guess we'll throw our hat in the Neca stuff. You see a massive jump. Oh, God, not this shit. A little bit different perspective. Mm-hmm. So that's about it. 3 things. Want to knock it out? Let's go.
Yeah.
But first, a little bit of show foreplay. Mo Better Blues. What do you got?
I ain't got nothing on this one. It's an old movie.
It is. Who's in the movie? Oh, come on.
It's been years.
Mo Better Blues.
1990. So
Wow.
oh, Denzel. That's
there
right.
you go.
That's
Boom.
Right. Yep.
Ding, 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 ding. Denzel Washington has confirmed that he will be doing Equalizer 4 and 5, which are in the works. What? I thought. Okay, I remember the last part, the last one.
Didn't Son of a Flowers call that last week when we talked about him doing like Black Panther? He's like, yeah, then he'll probably do another Equalizer.
Yeah.
I think it was him.
Yeah. Yeah, it was. I think it was him. But yeah, so he's got this slated, and then he's got Black Panther 3, and then he says he's retiring. But it's not retiring. It's acting. He wants to work behind the camera.
Is that what happens when the porn star gets too old and they go behind the camera?
Yeah, all the experience and everything.
Yeah.
He move on to directing. Canada Dry. This might be a curveball for you. What do you got for this?
Canada
Dry.
This is about the mailing crisis in Canada right now?
Oh my goodness. It's like you got the Cliff Notes. Yes. Again, this was from the 15th, so I don't know if there's been any kind of update on this. I snagged this from CJ. I think. Apologize if it's not, but yeah, I saw this and I was like, holy crap.
Yeah, that's right before the holidays.
Yeah, so how does that work? Can you imagine you going on strike and then all that shit's just piling up? What happened?
It's still going on.
Oh, the Canadian
strike.
strike is? So what do you do? So it's been since the 15th until now, which is the
27th.
27th. Holy crap. So all that is just piling up.
According to Canadian News, that the parties are still way too far apart on critical issues to reach a deal. And a mediator. Mediation talks between the Post and the union have been suspended. That's not a good sign.
It's the holidays. You can't deliberate during that.
Hey, Canada already had their Thanksgiving.
Yeah, eh?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. All that stuff is just piling up. Or do they just freeze the postal system? You know what I mean? Like it just stops at whatever it's at and then they start it back up.
Yeah, I don't. All those letters, all those Target deliveries.
To Canada. It's probably like, what is it? They have Toys R Us there now.
Yeah, Toys R Us. Man.
I guess you have a good excuse
Boxing
for the
Day.
holidays.
Boxing Day, I mean, that's going to screw things up.
But you have a good excuse.
Yeah.
You can say, yeah, I put it in there.
Checks in the mail, dude. I don't know what to tell you.
Overbilled. No, I won't call online now. You can't really use that one, but So, and when the strike ends, do you get like overtime for coming back? Are they gonna get? Like, how does that? Oh God, I wonder how that works.
I would think they get like something while they're out of work. I mean, I don't. Depends on how strong their union is.
Yeah, because that's work.
I mean, it's pretty strong. Obviously, like the funding, like how they're going to get paid well.
Oh God, yeah. I mean, that's just a lot. But anyway, blame Canada. Till he's 90.
Till he's 90. Till he's 90.
Chuck Woolery can play on this too. That would be a good one. Yeah, we don't do death notices anymore.
I don't know. Till he's 90.
Mm-hmm. Come on, you got this one. One more. Boom, Hugh Jackman. will
Oh,
reportedly continue playing Wolverine. So I guess he is on the hook. Correct, CP. We should do. You know what? I'm gonna do that next show. We'll do this, and whoever guesses it, I'll just give them points for that too. Eh? Eh?
how? I mean, this was a guy that retired from the role after Logan. He said, and now he's gonna. I guess that it was only a Fox Movies deal.
Yeah. I mean, but can you really tell? I heard he got divorced, or he's separated, or whatever, from his wife. They were
Well,
together for how long?
yeah, a long time.
Yeah. So he's single. Probably got a lot of time. He's like, oh, I'll
Need to
lean
make
into
some
this.
money back.
That too. Oh gosh, yeah. I liked him. I watched it twice this week.
Yeah, I don't know. I know CC's not a fan of the movie, but I mean, I enjoyed it.
I thought it was good. I
Yeah.
mean, I watched it twice. But yeah, we'll be seeing a lot more of him. Uh, I put this in for Adam. A
Oh,
bat salute.
yeah, the new Batman series he was talking about.
Damn, you're on fire tonight. Uh, I guess this is a huge milestone. At number one, as much flack as everybody gave it for this, turns out it's a hit. 4 million copies sold.
Wow.
That is crazy, man. And so when I was at the shop, I picked one up and I started reading it. It's really good, man.
Hmm.
It's really good. I'll send you. I'll send you a couple screenshots.
Okay.
This is gonna be fun. I don't know how abreast you are on the hip hop scene, but
This Drake,
yeah. Oh God.
his accusations.
Let's set the tone. So Kendrick dropped like this snippet last week. 4 or 5 seconds. Everybody's like, "Oh shit, he's gonna drop a record. He's gonna drop a record." Probably, I don't know, but within 20 minutes, I looked and the record was already up. 12 tracks. I've listened to it. I don't know how many times. It's just been on
Oh,
repeat. Yeah. So I've contributed to this. I feel, but it's going over really well. It got some great concepts in there. I love the beats. I think when D and I were talking, we listened to it like 5 times the first day. It's really good. It's a lot to take in now. But anyway, so he's been charting pretty high for this. And evidently Aubrey does not like this at all. Yeah. So Aubrey has decided to sue. He's not suing Kendrick. He's suing Universal Music Group,
hmm.
UMG.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Good luck with that.
Yeah. He's saying that this is where it starts getting a little weird. He's saying that UMG is doing this payola plan with them, and that they bought a bunch of like I don't know whatever you want to call it, spins, streams, whatever. They boosted Kendrick's numbers, and that's why he's doing so well with this. Not like us. He hasn't
Hmm.
even gotten to this yet. He hasn't even broke bread on this.
Hmm.
So he's suing UMG not only for boosting streams, but he's also saying that he hurt his feelings.
Aw.
I know, right?
Mm-hmm.
And the internet is torching him for this. Like, nobody said anything when you were doing this to Meek Mill and everybody else, but evidently he's suing them for that. Twist to all this, UMG. So Kendrick is under UMG for under Interscope. Drake is also under UMG as well. So he's suing his own company. Oh my God.
What the?
Thoughts?
Don't shit in your own backyard. Eventually, you step in it.
Yeah. This is like that kid, that in high school, and he's just poking the bully, and the bully's like, "Yo, man, you gotta stop it." And he goes, "Yeah, what are you gonna do?" And then the bully beats his ass, and then he goes to tell the teacher.
Yep.
This is making this guy look bad, man.
Yeah.
He's
He can look like a man. They don't forget. People don't forget.
well. It seems like nowadays people do, but there's some stuff that we talk offline like politics and stuff like that. People have selective memories, but this is pretty bad. This is like, how can you get on and do a bunch of stuff like tracks and stuff like that and claim that you're a boss and everything like that, but then you do this? It's like, jeez, dude, this ain't gonna work. I can't. I'm sorry.
No, it's just unbelievable that he's stooped to this. Like this is where Drake is now.
Yeah.
Come on, Jimmy, you'd be better.
Yeah. People have been splicing in clips of that too, like all this trashy stuff. Internet is not kind, dude. They're like they've come up with some really good. It's just bad, but anyway, I don't know. I don't bad move. Is this a bad move for him?
Yes, 100%.
Yeah.
I say all press is good press. I don't think this is the case.
Yeah, I don't think so either. Also, he got on this. He got on the show with this. He doesn't do hip hop press, so he's not going to go on like Joe Budden or Academics or any of these other guys that toasted him for this whole battle. But he went on this guy's stream, which is pretty cool. I don't know a lot about him, but he got on there and was like toasting up. You'll notice also that he, what is it, the braids? He cut them off. Funny thing about this stream is he was just doing random spins, like random albums. And, it's like the lottery, just like anything. Sometimes you land on a couple of popular songs and they play the weekend. He's like, you can see it on his face. He's like, we don't play that shit around here. He was pissed. I was like, you're not hiding this very well.
Yeah.
God.
Yeah.
This is, I know more about the GSX now than I ever knew. And out of all of this, this is probably the most noteworthy thing I saw when I was reading the internet. And I was like, I wish this guy would see this. He's not going to, but it's okay to be wrong. To own the mistake, to say, yeah, I messed up. Doesn't make you weak. It makes you honest. And always needing to be right keeps you stuck. Being wrong is how you learn. It's how you grow. So just be wrong. Take responsibility. Own it. And then do better. I was like, he needs to see that. But he won't.
Wise words.
Mm-hmm. In case of toy emergency, what do you got? I was shocked when I saw this. Not shocked, but that it's spreading.
Spreading. In case of
2 words. Sounds like. I got this from the DMV Action Figure Society. Apparently, Walmart is locking up at the request of their girlfriends, people's girlfriends and spouses. They're locking up the toys now.
Oh. Theft?
I guess. Do you have this at yours?
Well, I don't. Maybe I don't go into Walmart very often.
It's not my bag.
It's yeah. They're so sorry. I don't want to offend anybody. They're not. They're not my. They're not very nice around here. Like they're not very clean. I guess.
I think that's all Florida ones.
Any People of Walmart picture that's out there was taken in Florida, in case anybody's wondering.
I don't ask when I go in Walmart and ask for something where it's at. I just get on the app
It just
every time. Like every time I go into Walmart, I was like, "Excuse me." Like, I know people are busy, you know. I'm like, "Excuse me," and they're just like, "Ah." I'm like, "Wow, you didn't even mask it. Can you tell me what this is?" They're like,
yeah,
"Over there."
or they just walk away, pretend like they didn't even hear you.
I know how to speak to in Spanish. Some Walmarts do that. Not all of them. The ones I have been to don't lock up their stuff. That's good. Maybe it's coming. I've also heard that the Wave 2 improvement to this will be that it'll be like the deodorant. And you imagine that? You get like turtles and shit. All this shit is locked up. Who wants some of this stuff?
I
You
know,
don't
right?
need to lock up. All right. Well, MC, there you go. You gotta go and check your Walmart and see if it's up the new security system. Look at that. We're already in the top rounds. Boom. Mmm. Busted makes my wallet feel good. Come on, you got this. Go check the entire legal section with glass.
Like Ghostbusters, HasLab, not quite there yet, right?
Boom. Man, you're on fire. Boom. I completely forgot about this until I saw the video Emily put out today. Did you see it?
Or wait, is that the one you sent me the link to in the group
Yeah.
chat? Yeah, I watched it. Yeah. Where they were talking about where it was like Ecto 1 restorers, like people that, yeah, that was pretty good.
Yeah, this I completely forgot. And I was thinking about getting it. And of course this was earlier today, but I think it's at what, 12 now?
Did it pass? Is it?
No. It's I can't remember. It's like
Here, I'm
11 or
looking to
something
see
like
what it
that.
is right now. It's at 10,295 right now.
Okay, yeah. So it went up a little bit. I started thinking this. No, it's December 2nd at 11:59 is when it closes out and when they're charging. Emily made sure she echoed that many times. No interest in the Ecto, did the Mondo vaping. Yeah, I saw that. I wondered. I was talking to somebody about that. They said that those figures were $90, the Mondo ones.
Yeah.
So, that, yeah.
I wonder how those will,
Sorry.
I wonder how those will scale. I mean, I'm not getting them, but
Yeah, I was talking to Brandon about it. He said that they're really good. If you're a fan of the animated series,
mhm.
6 inches. They are they're not double jointed. They're single jointed.
Mhm.
And so, yeah. Uh, I wish I would have pulled up the photos for this, but I'm pretty sure everybody's seen it. You know. So they got the two versions and everything. I think this is the one I would go with. I'm still like on the fence. I don't know. I don't know. Have you gotten it yet, or?
No, I'll back it last minute if like I mean I'll back. I don't know why I'm waiting till last minute. It doesn't matter, but I'll get it.
You'll be
I hope
the
I hope it backs.
11,999th person.
Yeah,
You
have the
snipe it in.
privilege
And
pushing
screen
them
cap
over.
it, be like, I put it over.
You're welcome.
Mhm. Yeah, because there'll be that troll that go, oh, it's not going to do it. It's not going to do it.
Hold.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah, so,
surprised that it didn't make it like already, because the first HasLabs they did, but they were like cosplay pieces. The backpack and the other thing they backed quick.
I think it's money, man. It's timing, too.
Yeah,
It's, I think, what is it? It's like 320 something or something. Don't quote me on that. 320 something, and then it's 399 for the deluxe version.
yeah,
And so, I mean, we've talked about this quite a few times. It's where are you gonna put it? You know,
yeah.
And I mean, if this doesn't fund, and I'm not saying it is not going to fund, but I want to talk about if it doesn't, right?
Uh-huh.
We have been talking about the whole space thing and everything else like that. And it just seems like a lot of collectors are like looking in and saying, "Yo, this is a lot. I got Ghostbuster stuff. I got a dragon I need to save up for." It's like it's a lot, man. I don't know. Do they stop doing this kind of stuff if this one doesn't fund? You know?
Be the second car that failed. I mean, because
Oh yeah,
the Ghost Rider
yeah,
Vengeance Whip.
yeah. I think I think everybody's eyes are just bigger than their stomachs. To be honest with you, like this is
Mm-hmm.
a nice little thing to have and stuff, but excuse me, but this is obviously one of those things where like everybody kept saying it, they did it, and now they're just like, okay, here you go,
Yeah.
and it's not happening. I messed that up. My fault. I like it. I would love to get it. I just don't know, you know. And they take all that money right out,
Yeah.
you know. So
No. No questions asked. It's gone.
yeah, I do. But yeah, what do you think? Like, if it doesn't fun, what do you think? Do you think you
Um.
change the way you do it stuff?
Yeah, I think there's a lot of HasLabs every year. It seems like. But didn't someone say that they're not doing like a HasLab for next year? It's like no HasLabs planned. I thought somebody said. I don't know how much truth there is to that. But,
I think they said there weren't going to be any Marvel Pass.
hmm. I wonder if that
I
should do with the pending license
yeah,
renegotiation.
I think that definitely has something to do with it. But I don't even know. I didn't. Man, all of this stuff has just been coming in waves. I didn't even know that the closeout was going to happen for the Sentinel. Or is it done already, or is it no?
Oh yeah.
Did,
Is it
is it
today?
or
Hmm.
I don't know. There's so much, you know. Please enter your birthday. Oh my goodness. Seriously. We don't want you. I don't know. I was looking at it, it was like 320. I think it's 399 for the deluxe or something like that. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
325. Thank you. And then yeah. So I think if this doesn't back, I think company, they're gonna definitely start taking like a harder look at if they want to do vehicles and this scope and size. It just looks like it comes with a lot of stuff, but people, it's the price.
Yeah.
I think they're probably out of it. All right, you're up. Pillaged and plundered.
Plunderlings?
Yay! This is
Yeah.
you.
Yeah, they're re-releasing one of the Kickstarter figures. Uh, Gank. Um,
This guy or no?
yeah,
Or is
that
it?
that one. Some of the people have been posting on the Plunderlings page, um, Frog Trading Post or something like that. It's called. That some of the companies or some of the mom and pop shops are starting to get them in to sell them so soon because they're going to be making an announcement how to buy them online from these retailers and things like that. So a lot of people are excited about this. Getting some of these, there's an original few figures that didn't go to BBTS, two green, two blue, the red, and the gold guy that they just did that gold hunt for.
Yeah, I thought the next picture was that, but it wasn't. But yeah,
Yeah. So it's good for people that missed out on this guy. He's pretty, it's pretty cool.
so he's getting them into stores now instead of just doing it on his own.
Yeah, they'll be in. Remember that Plunderling Gold Quest thing? They had all those stores that you could go turn the coin in. Seems like a lot of
Hmm.
those guys are the ones that are going to be reselling, like selling this at retail.
How much are they again? They're not that
I
much,
think it's like
right?
$30, $40, somewhere right in there.
Yeah. I still have the one that Sawyer gave me.
They're pretty. They're pretty cute little figures. They come with like 3 heads and 4 hands and a couple accessories. So
Yeah, I like them. They look good, man.
yeah,
I just know how I am. And
yeah.
how many do they have total of these, do you think?
Um, just the Plunderlings itself. I think there's 2, 4, 6, 8. I think there's 12 or 14 different figures.
That's not bad, including all the rare ones like the gold and everything else.
That's include, but not counting like the translucent ones.
Oh, okay. Well, this is good for him. He's a good guy, man.
Yeah, you met him, right?
Yeah, very creative, very nice guy, and so him making moves like this is cool. To kind of like expand out. It's a good product. I like it. Dr. Jones, Dr. Jones. I think this is pretty
This is
obvious.
amazing news.
That's not right. It's not shipping yet. It's
Okay.
not shipping yet. It's not shipping yet. It's charged. Charged on Friday. It moved to the shipping queue, and it's just there right now. So nothing official has been announced. Don't take that 5 thing as it's shipping. That was a mistake. That was a mistake. That was a mistake. That's 3 times I said. So wouldn't it be cool if it did come out of 5? But yeah, has not shipped yet. So yeah, this is cool. I'm excited, man. Are you? I know you're a huge Indiana Jones fan.
I'm very excited.
How many did you get?
2,
Yeah, I got 2.
2,
I have to
2, 2.
take all those shots that you gave me from the Indiana Jones show.
Oh, from Disney.
It's so intricate, though. I was looking at some of the, you know,
Yeah,
it's very intricate. Be a good challenge. Oh yeah, the video game.
yeah.
Is that on? Is that on PlayStation?
I'm not sure.
Oh, give me a reason to
That was
fire that thing up.
Xbox only. Uh,
Give me a reason to fire that thing up, please.
let's see. Any
Mine
interest?
will be here Friday. It says your Indiana Jones or your Indiana Jones game. I did the man. I've been pushing this stuff out so much I can't remember what I put out and what I didn't. Xbox and PlayStation. The dock shirt. Yeah. You got me. I was like, I don't remember anything about that. Xbox and PlayStation only. News update. You said you had news?
Who, me? Nope. I was looking to see when it came. Was going to PlayStation or not. That's the one answered
Yeah.
that.
Yeah. And make sure that I give credit. Credit is due. Thank you to you, sir.
Thanks.
112 for us. No, thank you, sir. So they started shipping these shirts out. They are coming from New York. I didn't order any of these because I got them. But
Oh, from
is
the.
yours?
I got a label for mine. I don't. It hasn't moved yet, but
Mm,
I think with the holiday, you know, and busy. Kevin's giving maybe a little bit of time off to the warehouse guys.
yeah, it's a lot. They're dealing with a lot. But yeah, these are shipping out. Also, I don't know. No, I can't. Yeah, bad placement on that one. This is already shipped out as well. I've seen some people post some photos of this 5 points Batman set.
Hmm.
Looks really good.
Yeah, Ian posted some nice photos out.
Yeah, I think he had the like the Batmobile looks really good.
Yeah.
But I'm really looking forward to getting this. I think mine comes on Friday, but I want to see the paint apps because all the ones that I've seen, the paint apps look really good. Usually with these, because they're so small, sometimes they get a little blotchy, but I don't know. We'll see. Oh, what else? Oh, I had this really quick. So holiday season is here, so keep an eye out. There's going to be a lot of deals, not just with online retailers, but have you noticed a lot of people have been selling stuff in the group?
Fire sales.
Yeah, yeah. I think it's that. Oh shit, I forgot to get my girl her present. Or significant other, whatever you know. But yeah, there's a lot of deals. I think on Amazon I saw a couple of deals. There's like maybe four or five, no, two or three figures that are like under $60. And I've seen a bunch of people selling. I think Darius was just selling a Junkyard Joe for like $118 shipped.
Yeah, I saw that. Giving it away.
Yeah. And I wouldn't be doing you guys a courtesy if I didn't say this too, because I've already gotten a couple of little messages about this. Please protect yourself during the holidays, man. For some reason, this is when all like the people with nefarious intent come out. So make sure like you use goods and services and tracking. Not because you don't trust the person or anything like that. It's just because it's like good practice. I had like two people message me and say, "Hey man, I bought something from this dude. He hasn't got me tracking yet," and that's what happens. You got to be careful with that. Also, especially if you're in Canada, because there's just an abundance of shit getting shipped, right? You want to make sure you just cover yourself. Just protect yourself as a buyer, seller, but tracking goods and services. Have you bought anything from anybody, like deal wise?
Have I bought anything? No. I'm. It's been a while since I bought anything from somebody. Honestly,
Yeah.
nothing personal. I just haven't. Nothing's caught my eye that I haven't already had. You know what I mean? Like it's got to be something I don't have for me to buy it. So.
Well,
Mm-mm-mm.
maybe this will catch your eye. Um, what group did I get this? This was from the Mezco Collectors group, the other group, the other Mezco group. I think originally it was from Ahsoka the Geek. You'll see those pictures later, but this is the new McFarlane uh, Batman Beyond Batmobile. It looks really good. And originally, Ahsoka put a bunch of pictures of, what kind of figures will put in there. So he put some McFarlanes in there, and then he put some Mezco figures in there. And then the question was, is Batman Beyond, will it fit? And he just didn't get a chance to put it in there. But as you can see, somebody took some pictures. And if you get this, there's one with the figure right and one without.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. So it's on Amazon, no affiliate link. But it's on Amazon. You can get it, I think, without the figure. But this one does fit in there, and it looks really good. So tempted. But yeah, Supreme fits in there.
Yeah.
Animated series. This looks really good, man. Damn it. Anyway. So yeah, I think we
It's
already
still
talked about
on.
this. You're
It's
not
it's
getting it, right?
$90 on Amazon Prime right now.
When does it come out?
It says free delivery Monday, January 27th. This item will be
Oh, dang.
released on January 23rd. It's Prime.
How many shots would you? I'd probably only shoot like 4 or 5 shots with that thing.
Yeah.
Because you'd have to make a dial for it. That would be crazy big. Oh, God. Yeah. We already talked about this. Watch out for the Grinch. Careful. Porch pirates. Watch out for them. Here we go. The money conversation. And we're at 39, and this will probably be knocked out in 20 minutes, an hour, and we're done. Look at that, huh? Not an hour. So we all know about this, right? I'm pretty sure this has been beaten to death, but we gotta talk about it. Neca. You're familiar with what's going on, right?
Yeah, they had a little shipping snafu.
Yeah. Remember the
Some
slide
letters
that I?
were sent out. Some letters were sent out.
Yeah. Before we start, remember I said the slide I showed about being wrong and stuff like that. So we had this conversation last week, or at least I did. I didn't want to throw you guys in there, throw you under the bus. Be like, no, that was you, Paige. So we talked about like communication with companies and stuff like that. And remember, this is in the early part of all of this stuff, and we just kind of glazed over it. But the main point was communication. I still think that's important, but there's more for the side of the company, right? Some things have transpired that have changed the game a little bit. So we're going to talk about from the collector's perspective, right? To just keep it fair and balanced, right? So yeah, context. They sent out the email. They sent out that first email. Hey, we made a mistake. This is the diode question, of course. If you got two of these, you're in that category. I've heard even people that got one have gotten this email. I don't know.
I did not get any. I only received one, so and I didn't get a nasty email or anything, or a nice email.
You didn't get a nasty or a nice one?
No, neither.
So people got two of these. They sent out, hey man, we messed up. Here's our communication. Please send it back. Initially, it was nice. Second email was a little bit more stern, or not the message that was stern. And it was, I'm pretty sure everybody's seen this, but just for context, hey, you got the stuff. It was a glitch in our system. We apologize. We understand the transparency. I think this is the slide we showed last week. And then they said, yeah, we're going to get this stuff resolved. And then there was another post later on, and that's when everybody started feeling a little bit, I guess the key word is threatened. Yeah.
Everybody got their Google attorney degree.
Their Bogan Munz degree.
Yeah.
Oh, gosh. All right. Yeah. I guess for me, being threatened is a little bit different, but I don't know. Can't get threatened on the internet. But I guess people felt like they were because the way the wording was not very kind. Not kind at all.
No.
Yeah.
It was a little aggressive.
You felt it was like a little aggressive?
A little bit. Just.
I think we're both speaking from a non-Neca collector perspective, right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I think this is good for you because you have it, right? You have
Yeah.
one?
Yeah. We have the lab. Sawyer likes Donatello a lot, so I got him the lab to go with the animated turtles, the Mezco ones.
Okay. All right, so let's talk about the layer.
It's
how do you feel about it?
How do I feel? How do I feel about the lab?
Yeah, no, not the lab. The lab I think is pretty cool. Like, what do you think about all this? Like, what's going on? Like the letter, their communication. What do you think?
Man, two sides, of course. Like do the right thing, and then there's the damn the man side of me. It's like you guys, this is your bone, and then you're trying to claim that I have to pay you for it, and threaten to take away my privilege from buying from you directly again, and it's kind of a and the tone changed so quick in a matter of just a couple days. Like
yeah,
it's like almost a little bipolar to flip the switch. So, but I'm sure they're probably pissed. I guarantee there's people in the groups that are like, oh, look at this. They're telling us to piss up a rope. They're not getting the money from us, blah, blah, blah. I'm sure a lot of those people sold it at a markup anyway. Oh, I got a free one. I'm going to sell this one, scalp it. So they're probably, they have to know that they're not going to get back all of what they sent out.
Mm-hmm.
I guarantee they won't. Like, I mean, I'd be surprised if they even got 50% back of what they accidentally sent out.
So do you think if like the first email, like the first stuff that I saw, I didn't think it was that bad.
No, the first email was, hey, we made a mistake. Please help out your fellow collectors, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, I've seen people bring that stuff up too, like about the collector thing.
Mm-hmm.
And then you know how it is once you start like digging into something a little bit more.
Yeah.
Jeff said the same thing. Like there's something else that they had the same problem with this. They sent out doubles of Beetlejuice too. So this sounds like it's not just this priced up diorama, but there's other product that's happening too.
Yeah.
And then from what I understand, when did you get yours? It doesn't have to be exact date, like a couple months, right?
Yeah.
I've been hearing people who got theirs 2 months ago.
Yeah, that's about right. I got it pretty early.
Right. So once you start digging into this, and I saw them say, hey, we'd like you to send it back and everything else like that, $100 credit and everything, that kind of stuff. I kept thinking to myself, I was like, how are they gonna? Because I got on somebody's stream and it was somebody else in another show. Oh, it was Jimbo, and we were talking about it, or he was talking, to the chat about it. And one of the things that I mentioned is I was like, I said, if it was 2 months ago, what happens if you just thought that you got that and you just sold it?
Yeah.
And now they're asking for it back, but it was 2 months ago. How do you wrap around that?
I don't think you can. I mean,
there's just like a lot of complications with this. And I
yeah.
know a lot of people have been talking about it, but it's just.
And I don't know what the legal, like everybody's citing different FTC laws and all the business laws and everything else out there, and nobody seems to have I don't know what the right answer is, but it'll be, people are throwing out class action lawsuit talk and all that stuff. It'll be interesting. And then, of course, there's people that are slamming Neca like, oh, of course, now they have time to email us after months or years of not getting a figure or getting a reply on something. It's kind of definitely seeing full circle on everything with this whole topic.
Yeah, because people said that the replacement parts too, like, there's some like con exclusives that they
Yeah.
haven't gotten yet.
Yeah. And they've ordered stuff where they've gotten the wrong thing and reached out to them, and they send them like, don't even send them back the right figure or don't fix it, nothing. So it's definitely a strange situation.
Yeah, I was thinking, man, it's just bad. It's a bad position to be in because, so let's say if I did get a double, I'll be honest with you, I would think that morality part of being thrown out, it's kind of hard to do that,
Mm-hmm.
because everybody's different.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's that time span that went over. It was like 2 months. So this is all hindsight talk, but like if I got two of them, me personally, I would have emailed them and say, hey, yo, you sent something. You know,
Yeah.
that's just me. And every person is going to be different. But like if they didn't answer, like if they're having problems with this email, I'd be like, oh, I got a second one. Let me hook up a homie, or I'm gonna just sell it. I don't need it. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Because it balances out. I wouldn't be aftermarket it, but everybody's different, right? So
Right.
this is like 2 months, and then if they ask you like later on, or even if I kept it and left it in storage, there's just so many variables. It's like, what if somebody opened it? What if
Yeah.
I don't know if I would be comfortable sending it back because if there was a mistake, how do I know
Then
that the accountability is going to be there that they got it and they received it, and I'm
Right.
clear of it.
There's a lot of. Read the comments.
Yeah. And Neca doesn't answer. I would have kept it for a month and then probably just try. See, yeah, that's what I mean. Like,
Yeah.
because you're in the mind frame of this is mine already.
Mm-hmm.
So even though like the communication's there and that's important, I do think it's important. I understand why people would be frustrated with it, especially if you're a person that just missed out on it. And you see people in the group, yo, man, I got this, I got doubles. They watch those boards, man. I don't get why people don't understand that. It's like self snitching.
Yeah.
I got two. It's like, oh god, it's just, oof, God. I don't know. So is this fair or foul
Mm.
for them to do?
And I mean, there's got to be. There's no right answer to that. I mean, the
There's just
honest,
too many variables.
yeah, the honest person in me, I'd handle it the same way you did. But then it's like, it's been 2 months. I guess you're shit out of luck. Sorry about your luck.
Yeah, this is just, man, I can just see them. You know how the tide starts swirling with all of
Yeah.
these things? Because once you light a match and throw it on the internet fire, it's over. And I was sitting there thinking, how do you, from a PR standpoint, how do you get past this? Because people are, it's already flamed up, right?
And they've lost a lot of money, obviously.
Oh yeah. Well, they're gonna probably lose more. It's
Yeah.
a bad position to say, yeah. I get what they're trying to do. I think it was nice, and I don't think it got the immediate results that they wanted. You know, this is my opinion. They said, hey, we need this stuff back. It was a mistake. And they probably got on the internet and saw people going, I'm Dan Newland. I'm telling you, you don't have to send it. That kind of stuff.
Right.
And then they probably saw all this kind of like this backlash building up on the internet saying, I'm not going to send it back. And they're like, well, we need to probably implement something to say, hey, you guys need to put this back. And I think it just kind of went off the rails. And then they doubled down on it even worse, and by saying, yeah, you will return it or we're going to ban you. They can, some of that stuff I believe they could do.
Yeah.
Your account.
Just make a new one. Get a PO box or something. I mean, there's like ways around it
Yeah. But
if
yeah,
you
this
if you
is like,
care. But I
oof.
mean, I think this is gonna leave a bad taste in a lot of people's mouths. Either way, like people that ordered this and now next. I mean, NECA's gonna be they're losing a lot of money, obviously. Like with by not being able to fulfill however many orders that these people, that are going without. So I don't even remember what it was, but it wasn't 300 maybe. That's a lot of money.
Yeah, depending, I guess, on how many you did, and then the shipping, and then if you're tacking on like the in-store credit kind of stuff,
Yeah.
you're that's adding up to like quite a bit of money, like as you're taking as a hit. I don't know, like how would you have done it, like pitch meeting wise, like what would you have done differently, or how would you have approached it?
Oh, how I mean, I guess they got a bunch of unfulfilled orders. Maybe look at opening up another pre-orders, another option too, and seeing if they can recoup, increase the price a little bit on it to try to offset some of what they're going to lose. I mean, and even that, is that going to scare people away after this? I don't think that, you know, sending the initial email is okay, but then sending that next one where they're like, coming in hot all of a sudden, I don't think that was the right answer.
Well, what would you have said for your second email?
The second email, just,
Hmm.
I don't know, reiterate the first one and, you know, reach out to us if, probably like have a more open line. Reach out to us if you, I don't know. Like, how do you, because then that opens a door too. Like, oh, we're, if you did sell it, okay, that's, it is what it is. But saying you're going to go and do chargebacks and stuff, I think that's pretty dangerous. I would not have said that.
I'm just waiting to see who sues them for something related. Yeah, dude, this is not good. I'm wondering how this is going to affect them later on because, like, I know I'm not trying to use this as a comparison, but I know Mezco catches a lot of flack with this kind of stuff. So, with like customer service, like there's certain aspects of it people kind of flag and everything.
Yeah.
But I think this is on even a bigger scale. I think this is even bigger than Hasbro, kind of like, maybe with Giant Man kind of stuff.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying one company is better than the other one. I just think as degree of severity of like what's going on, this is like big because you're not only affecting the customers you have, but this is like future. And this is blown up so much over the internet. I'm not a Neca collector and I know about it. And when I see it, I'm like, ooh. So me not being a Neca collector, I can see somebody being a little bit hesitant of like going, I don't know if I want to jump in this line. Even though I know that they've had good customer service experiences with people as well. This is what's showing. So it's like, oof.
Yeah. So it's gonna be fun to watch this story play out over the next few weeks.
Is it fun? Man, I don't know if they'll probably continue. And that's the bad thing too about this. I don't think they're going to continue with this. You know how they had this plan to kind of like have all of these dioramas?
Yeah.
This is going to leave a sour taste in their mouth and be like, unless they kind of like get the accountability and QCing part of the delivery part out. Do you know what I mean? Where they don't make the mistake again. What's the incentive for them to do this anymore? It's like,
Yeah, mark up somewhere to recoup it, all this loss in product.
yeah, that's the thing too. Because they got to make it up somehow, and then we're going into 2025 without knowing what's going to happen with all of that stuff too.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a markup on another markup, possibly. Do you know what I
Yep.
mean? So it's like, ugh. Here, there was some hot topic points that I saw, and let me read this out to you. You tell me what you think. I saw
Mm-hmm.
some of these topics. I'm like, oh my god, or these comments. I was like, oh god. I was like, I don't think anybody gets this at all, man. Somebody said the way to solve this would be hire more customer service reps.
I don't
What
know
are your
about
thoughts?
that.
No?
I don't think that's the fix
Oh,
for this one.
yeah. I see this answer like a lot, even with all the companies, and dude, it's never like customer service. It's not. I get it, but you have to think of it as like I, I I understand people are frustrated and they're really emotional about it, and it's a very hot topic. But having having some person that's just earning minimum wage to just take the message that you're pissed off, that's not going to solve the problem either.
Right.
It's
Right.
like company stuff. All that is a filter. Like if you said to me, Paige, man, what is this? You guys sent me two, and now you're asking for it back. Yeah, well, yeah, yes, sir. We apologize. It's everything that they said in this message. I'm just going to be saying to you as the customer service rep. The only thing is there'll be more people just telling you the same thing. It's not solving the problem. So it's like all you're doing is hire more people. You're hiring more of a buffer. You know what I mean?
Yep.
I was just like, that's that customer service. They can only tell you so much too. It's not the person that's going to be saying, yeah, it's going to be coming this day and this day. They still haven't figured this out. So the customer service people they're not going to know when that stuff's going to get taken care of. I don't know. I saw that. I was like, I don't think people understand how that works. They're just, that person's just there to take a message. They can't solve the problem. What is this? What's happening? It's no different than Rocksteady games. What is that about? They still never reached their goal in sales. Hey, and I'm not taking Neca's side on this either. I get it. I think the wording it was probably a little off. It was off. You know, I think they probably should have came out real nice like they did at first.
Yeah, and just stuck with that instead of, I don't know, catch more flies with honey.
Yeah, I think you could have still done what they did. I just think is this the one? I wish I had that one on there. Is this it? Was it? No, this isn't it. Is it? The threatening one.
Yeah.
I think that was a little bit different. I think this is cool, but then the second one, there's a way you can word that without it coming off as like bad. You just tell people, hey, we've sent this email out already. We would really like your help with this to try to correct this mistake, because you're kind of putting it on yourself still, because it is a mistake, you know. But everybody makes mistakes. The thing is, you just don't need people to contribute to it and make it worse. But you still have to have that understanding part. Be like, hey, you know, again, we understand it's our fault, but we're asking the community to kind of like, you know, understand what we're, you know, hey man, hey, like you said, it's honey. Instead of doing that, you're doing this. You're saying, hey, we just need your help with this so we can get things cleared up so people can have their stuff. You put your offer stuff on there, and then like maybe the third time, it's like passive aggressive. It's like, hey, we've requested that. Not even that tone. It's like, hey, we sent out this email. We want to try to make this right, but we need your help with the community. But it doesn't seem like it's going over well. We just want you to know, hey, in order for this to all sides and everything to be able to get this taken care of, we need to do this. We're going to be giving you guys this many days to try to like get this taken care of. If not, then we are going to have to like take measures, you know.
Yeah.
And the measures will be these, you know, we'll put suspension on the account for so long. But
Yeah, it
you've
was,
given people time.
yeah. And, they offered him $100 credit, which I think is great to, here's a free $100 credit if you do the right thing.
Yeah.
Or, I mean, I guess that's solely an opinion to do the right. I mean, it doesn't, to take a side one way or the other. I don't, it's a tough dilemma.
It is, because you're not, either way, it's going to get bad, You're
Uh-huh.
going to piss somebody off. Somebody's going to be mad. But do you think they'll be at the conventions? Oh, man, I would not want to be at that booth the first convention back. Well, there'd be some time, right? Summer?
Yeah, this is going to leave a bad taste in people's mouth for a while.
It's 8 months. Maybe it smooths over.
You think?
It's 8 months. I mean, this is pretty big, though. Yeah, see, even when you think about it, it's a lot. I feel bad for everybody involved. I feel bad for the people that didn't get the second set. Because now
Yeah.
you're looking at fellow collectors too.
It's
We've
yeah,
seen that, right? In the Mezco stuff, like somebody will
yeah,
get like 2 or 3 of them, and you're like, yo, dude.
yeah. I think it was a made to order pre-order.
Well, now that they've made this mistake and they've kind of admitted to it, you think if they sent out another apology, acknowledge it, do you think that would kind of start smoothing things over from a PR standpoint?
I think they got to do something to smooth things over. I mean, just my opinion. I mean, collectors. I mean, look at them getting roasted. I mean, this is bad. I mean, I've seen it on Twitter. I've seen it on Instagram. I've seen it on Facebook. I mean, any of the social medias, they're getting rake through the coals, and I'm sure there's a bunch of YouTube videos out already about people bitching about it and putting them on blast.
Yeah, people make countless videos. Guilty parties included. I'm just wondering, one as a company, what they could do. Why did they wait for Homeland to release a thread? Yeah, I don't. That's something too, because if we talked about that earlier, about the whole 2 month thing. That's a lot of time elapsed in between, returning something. What if you opened it, and what if you parted it out?
Yeah.
If a company has a return policy for like 10 days, do you think that works for them in reverse?
Yeah, like why do I got to give mine up now? You know what I mean? Like, I mean, it's all speculative, but like what's Mezco, 30 days or something like that? You have to open, not
For
picking up Mezco.
returns?
Yeah, for like a return, like if there's something wrong, you get like 30 days or something like that.
It's
Typically, I
it's
mean, it's
10 business days.
10 business days.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
10 days.
so yeah, how does it? But then I've heard people complain about Mezco's customer service after sale being terrible, not getting replies when something comes broken, not they're getting the wrong items and they're not, you know, sending what's correct or giving them a credit, nothing like that. So I guess karma, maybe. I don't know. I don't have any negative experience with them, or like I've only ordered a couple things from them, so I can't. I guess it's been positive. I got no
I try to.
notification when the lab
I'm sorry.
shipped. It just showed up at my house, so I had no idea.
Oh, so this seems like it's more of like a warehouse shipping kind of
Yeah,
issue.
just like boom, here it is.
It's hard to do it when you're not like in that, whatever, that
Yeah,
genre. Like, I'm not a Neca collector. So I tried to like unplug myself, and I tried to say, okay, dude, what if it was Mezco? What if you did like a Vortex strike suit, and they sent you two of them?
jackpot.
That is a jackpot, but do you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah,
I mean, I was asking myself, okay, what if they sent you two, and then 2 months later they said, hey, yo, but I still I handle it the same way. I
right.
did do that. They sent so my red Krieg, the arm broke,
Mhm.
and I messaged them, and oh no, I'm sorry, I take that back. My red Krieg did break, but I did that. So the murder hornet,
Mhm.
right? The battery didn't work.
Oh,
The switch was messed up. I think I sent you guys a picture, but the switch was messed up, right? And so I said, hey, my Swiss, they did the same thing, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, we'll send you out the replacement, right? They send it out. I get it. And they gave me two murder hornets. And I'm like, holy crap. I got two, you know? And then I was like, oh, no. And then, so I messaged him and said, hey, I got the thing. I said, do you want this one back? And they replied to me, they said, yes. And I go, okay. And I'm like, okay, so I need to give them this other one too. I was like, hey, just to let you guys know, you sent me two. I was like, do you want this second one back too? And they said, if you'd like to send it back, we'd appreciate it. And I'm like, all right, cool.
that's
I
cool.
just sent it back. But I was trying to like, that's kind of like the same thing. Like for me, I guess I'd handle the same way, but everyone's different. I guess that's just me. If I would think about it in the sense of if I hit a jackpot, or it was two vortex suits, it's like, do you guys want this back? I don't know. It's just some people just think it's like a come up, and I get it. You know, I'm not
Yeah,
faulting anybody for that. That is like a win. You know, next thing, I think this is suck it up and eat the. Yeah, I believe that too. I think that there are some fourth downs you just gotta punt away. Another post message, and they're done with the collector or too much on the side. Yeah. Yeah, what do you think about this? I think someone higher in the chain needs to announce themselves. Adds credibility, you know?
Randy, get Randy out in front.
I don't know what he does.
Yeah, I know.
You know what I mean? Like if it was somebody, hi, my name is Dirk Diggler, and I'm the
Yeah.
Neca. I'm
Great
the
reference.
Neca.
They're great
Yeah,
names.
I know, right? I am the insert high powered title here. We apologize. There's been some miscommunication. We're working very diligently to kind of solve the problem. Just to let you know, like Pop said, or no, like Mother Slug said, there has been a mistake. All the units that were sent out, whether you send them back or not, they are yours. We understand this mistake and guarantee it won't happen again.
Yeah.
Ooh, ouch. Comes down to the values of the person you have and how you're choosing. Yeah, what type of person you want. Yeah, but I also get the whole thing, like the 2 months thing. It's like, I think that's why we need to do it. I don't know. I hope that I've seen some people too say that they've gone so deep into the turtle line. It's like even if they stop doing it, everybody would be okay with it. But they do other stuff too, you know.
Yeah, they got Beetlejuice, Aliens, Predator. They got a lot of lines that they're involved in.
Yeah, hopefully they take all of this stuff in and kind of like sit on it a little bit, let it marinate. You know, collectors too, let them figure this out. All this stuff happened within like I know the 2 month thing, but all happened like in a week. It's like let take some time to kind of figure out what's going on, how it can be handled correctly, if it can be. Do you bite the bullet on the money you lose? You're following your fellow collector crowd you built up for over 20 years. Yeah, that to me that would be the thing because it's not just currently what you're dealing with; it's future revenue. You know, you have some diehard people that have been collecting, like you said, for 20 years, and then you say, "Yo, I want this back," and you're like, "What? You know how much money I've spent with you?"
Yeah, yeah. What's your profit margin?
Well, I mean, this is obviously it's gonna hurt them a lot,
Oh yeah, yeah,
a lot. But that's what I mean with the future stuff too. Do you piss off your fan base and hurt your future, your future revenue?
yeah. What's the line in the sand, so to speak? You know.
Yeah, nobody wants to see. I know people always talk about corporations and stuff like that, but this is a pretty prominent company in the toy collecting sphere. I'm hoping that they can bounce back from this. I really do. Nobody wants to see somebody just burn, unless you're Freddy Krueger. I don't know. Well, we just threw our log into the fire. That's it. That's all I had. Do you
Dang.
have anything you want to talk about?
Um,
Come on, I can pull it up on the internet if you want, because we're at an hour.
what are you looking forward to tomorrow at dinner?
Laying on the couch.
Nice. Any plans besides eating good food? You guys have people coming over, or
No, just she's gonna cook, and then we'll go over to a friend's house really quick. I told her I was like, just for a little bit, and then we'll come back here and just hang out.
nice?
But food wise, no, I like food. I just want to eat. I don't care what it is. What about you?
Uh, Mom's coming over. You know, pumpkin pie sitting behind me.
Apple pie, like warm apple pie.
pumpkin pie for tomorrow and some other dessert. I just it'd be nice just to have a nice quiet day at home and eat some good food early and chillax all day. Maybe
Rest.
yes.
You don't watch football? There's some
Yes,
games, right?
Lions,
Lions and aren't they go? Who are they going
Bears,
against? Are they?
Lions versus Bears.
Oh,
Yeah, so
CC.
yeah, CC. That's why CC didn't want to show his face tonight.
Who's gonna win?
Lions.
They are. Are they better than the Bears?
Oh yeah, Lions are they're 10-1 for the first time since 1934. They're in. I think they passed the Chiefs last week in the power rankings. The
The
ESPN
Lions?
rank. Yeah,
Can
yeah, I
Megatron
know,
come back?
right? Like who?
Can
Like from
Megatron come back?
right? Barry Sanders, Megatron, Chris Spielman,
Oh my
Rodney
gosh.
Pete. They found Rodney Pete.
Oh yeah, O'Reilly P. Who is? No, you don't want Stafford? You take Pete over Stafford?
Oof, it's a good one. Or Scott
Yeah,
Mitchell.
yeah.
We
I
have we
remember.
have Goff now. Like Goff's name is getting chanted like in Pistons games, Red Wings games, Michigan games. Everybody's chanting Goff. Thank you, Goff. So
Wow. The
he's
Lions.
we've never had a team like this in Detroit. I mean since 1934, but it's
Who's the running back?
I think he's hurt right now. I think they're using a backup.
It's always Barry.
Right there. But Barry Sanders. Yeah, it's Barry Sanders.
It
It's,
is Barry. Good. Good. I
they
heard
brought him
he's
back.
good.
It's
So I think
Gibbs.
one thing. Gibbs. I don't even know who that
Yeah.
is.
Jameer Gibbs.
Joe Gibbs? No. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, so we're in the last part of the year. I think we need to start getting our stuff ready for the end of the year show, where we just glaze Mezco for an hour or two. Dude, I think it's gonna be a good this year. We've been saying it. It's been a strong year, so I'm like really interested in seeing. I don't want to copy anybody. Yimbo was talking about it on his show, so maybe I'll ask him. But he had a good idea. I know we've kind of done it a little bit in the past, but not to this extent. So he and the Toy Daddy, what they do is they have a draft, and so you just have your out all the figures,
Okay.
kind of like we do. So you choose a figure, and then if somebody already chose it, then that's
You're out.
it. Yeah.
You gotta go to a different one. Are we? Do you want to do?
Hey, speak of the devil. Good to see you, bro. Yeah,
Do we want to
Yimbo.
do, like if we do that, would we do it just Mezco only, or would we do all figures across the board that were released this year?
I don't know. As I was saying, I was gonna check with Yimbo, and I was gonna check with Chewing. I was gonna ask them if it was okay for our format. But I also thought, uh, good to see you, man. Thanks for stopping by, bro. I also thought maybe if that doesn't get approved or anything, maybe we could do a tournament style kind of thing, you know, tournament thing.
Yeah.
I don't know. I want to or we could just go straight vanilla and just list off the ones that we liked. We could talk about it, but I
Yeah.
think we need to get that kind of stuff together. And I'd like to try to get it where we have people from the chat come on, like we did last time,
Oh yeah, yeah.
and they just list what they have. What's the first figure being announced for next year? Uh, you wanna throw your hat into that?
First figure being announced for next year.
Thank you, sir.
Um, it will probably be a buy it now. I'm sure. I'm gonna go with it's gonna be it'll be a Gomez or maybe Tangerine. Even though, like, is that what he's asking? Like, what's the first figure that we're gonna have a pre-order next year, or like some new figure being announced, something we haven't seen?
Yeah, something like that. Like either like the first figure to go, whether it's pre-order or it's buy it now.
I think it'll be a.
That one's kind of hard because it depends on what they do in this last couple of weeks.
Yeah. I think it could be a Rumble. I think it'll be a Rumble Society that they'll throw at us randomly at the beginning of the year.
Yeah, that's what I think too. I'm hoping that things kind of slow down because so yeah, this last part of the year it's pretty like compact.
Mm-hmm.
You really only have maybe 2, maybe 3 weeks
Mm-hmm.
to get product out.
Yeah, because this
So I'm
week's show,
home.
nothing's going this week.
Hmm. And
As
then
everybody
just
off.
yeah, December what? Maybe I have to pull up the calendar.
Christmas on a
But
Thursday this year? Or, I can't remember.
so Christmas is on a Wednesday.
Wednesday.
So the first through the I would say maybe the 20th, maybe. So you
Yeah.
got like 3 weeks to either put out stuff because there's still a bunch of stuff that we haven't gotten yet, and then maybe even slip something in there. But
Hey, what do we
that
have?
last couple of weeks I think are done.
What do we have? Three items that are supposed to be shipping right now. Well, besides Joe, which is still shipping, but Indy's in the shipping queue. Isn't Doc and the Decapods on the shipping queue right now?
Yeah, see, I always love the way that you segue.
I don't get cliff notes in advance, just so everybody knows. I am a what do they call it? Clairvoyant.
Yeah, it's because we're in sync. No Chewing said that he doesn't have the rights to the draft thing. I know, but I wanted it to be a common courtesy. I didn't want to like come on like, yo man, they come in style. The idea was really good. Okay, hold on a second. Hold on. God, dude, there's been so many figures this year. Not just from Mezco, just from. I can't even imagine trying to do the Joes. You know what I mean? It's like crazy. I wish we could get more GI Joes or Cobra. Yeah, I think they kind of see how popular it is, and maybe they'll put some more stuff in the works. Here you go. I know we
Yeah,
always do this, but
we got too many Haslabs. Have you busted out the Haslab yet, Paige? The Dragonfly?
none of them.
Wow, man.
The his tank, the other thing, none of it. So, all right. I guess it's not blown up really, right? So Indiana Jones go, Rangers, Todd, Joker, Robin's already out. So it's pretty much these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 6 possible figures. This is going to be big.
I think they're gonna wait till after the holidays to hit people with that one.
I would not mind that, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
And just get these, like Joker, Todd, Ghostface, and Captain America. I can't wait for that to come out, man. That's gonna like really. Oh yeah, dude. That's man. All those people that were talking about the shorts and everything. Oh my gosh. Gonna be eating words
People
with
were
that one,
like
man.
pissing on that quite a bit.
Everybody pisses on everything.
Yeah.
You know, like that cycle just keeps happening. It's like you just can't wait.
Even when you show him the source material that he had, like those short lines in the original, in the old comics. No. Okay.
I think it's just a focus to find something wrong, no matter what. It's never the conversation with anything. It never starts out. What do I like about this, or what conceptually do I, think is cool about this? It's always like, what's wrong with this? It's that two picture thing.
Mm-hmm.
What's missing from here that should be here? Even though it's got to be annoying for companies to constantly be doing that. It's a digital render. This is prototype. Because it's almost like you have to like talk down to collectors because of that's the way it is. It's like we know they're gonna find something, so let's just try to throw you know, a blanket statement out. So that doesn't even work. Everyone's just really focused on, it doesn't have this, it doesn't have this. It's like, calm down, just let them get through this stuff. But yeah, that's what you got. So I can't wait to do an end of the year thing on this, man. I really want to hear you guys' thoughts. But yeah, good segue. This is what you got coming. One, am I on here? Yeah. One,
Oh, yeah.
two, 1, 2, 3, 4. I think we said 6, right? 5, 6. People are gonna have fun with this one too. He's so easy to mess with.
I'm excited for that. You want to talk about what we're most excited for that's yet to come? I mean, we'll keep Indie off the list, Doc Knock, and the Decapods.
You mean stuff that they've shown that we haven't gotten, or just on
Just
this
these left
list?
to ship here. The last, the Rangers, Toth, Joker, Ghostface. These guys. Which one are you looking forward to getting in hand now? That I know you've had all these on hand anyway, but
Well, not
which
the final version. Not the
yeah,
final
that's true.
version.
That's true. Which one of these are you excited to see in your collection, sitting on your desk doing the leg cross yoga pose?
Indiana Jones. Put Indiana Jones in the yoga pose. Okay. Can I have time to think? Can you
Yes,
go?
sir.
How
Here, we'll
about
give
you?
you that. So it's either going to be Joker or Doc Ock. Just because,
Joker.
yeah, Joker or Doc Ock. Like I can't wait. I've loved everything they've done with the Golden Age Batman stuff or Silver Age, whatever. You know,
Mm-hmm.
I really like that. And then I have that greatest Joker story ever told that we talked about on the show before, where it's this Joker and the accessories are in that book. So I
Mm-hmm.
like that idea. And then the body on Doc Ock and the tentacles, like I really am excited to see that. Like how you had him posed up at Comic-Con, and some of the things that we can see done with him.
You know, so what was it? So Darius did he did San Diego in the
Mm-hmm.
case, and then I did that video, you know,
Yeah.
because I saw a bunch of people talking about, oh, he's not gonna be able to support the weight and everything. That was like one of the first things we talked about. So they did that video, right? But at New York, um, somebody else posed it, and so when I was sitting there watching him, I was like, "What do you think?" And he's like, "Oh, it's really easy, you know." And this person they didn't have a lot of experience posing, but they said they had a lot of fun with the figure, and that it wasn't. They thought the tentacles were gonna kind of be, I don't know, not overwhelming, but like, oh, it's a learning curve.
Mm-hmm.
But the pose that they put him in, they're like, oh crap. People are like, oh, you can do this, but so you have to see somebody else. They don't. People won't know that, but somebody else messed with that figure, and you know, people got an idea of what it would be like if somebody else touched it. But it's cool though. The tentacles, at least on that prototype, were pretty good. I think the very first one was. Give me a second. I just go to the Toy Page. It has everything you need. That was the Void Cadet Red Eye Gomez. That was the first. Let me double check. Yeah, that was the very first figure. The Void Cadet. It was the very first figure to come out, and it was the very first figure to charge because it was a buy it now. And then Spider Man was next. charged that we got. The rest of them were just ones that we got like later on. And then it's funny, like the first two figures that were like within that year were the most controversial. That one and Bartholomew Vex.
I'm excited to see your class of 2024 photo. You're going to need a bigger table.
No, you know what? I think it'll all fit. You know what the problem was that one year was the
Mezco.
vortex suit. Yeah, it took up a lot of room. Hey, Bubba, good to see you, man.
Hey, what's up, dude?
Yeah. All right, well, that's all I had. So yeah, we all need to get ready for our lists. Either it's draft style or whatever. I guess we can. What do you think? How do you want to do it this year?
Didn't we do it snake draft style last year? I'm trying to remember.
I think so. I think we did like it was like which ones, you know? We
Yeah,
had our list.
yeah. And then
Yeah.
I remember I was in the middle. And I remember I was like number 2, you know, so I was always, you guys got 2, then I got 1.
We should do we could do a bubble wall, like you know, like a wheel to kind of determine,
Yeah.
and then do it. I just think it's gonna be fun, and then so that's what we'll do. We'll do that, and then we'll have like a non-player each round. We'll just have somebody come on, and they can give their list. Do you know?
Cool. Yeah.
Yeah. So ours will be like the draft. Call it the no chewing draft, the Toy Daddy draft.
The Dave Chappelle draft.
Oh yeah, like you do with Tiger Woods.
Yeah.
First pick.
Or
I want
Shizzle.
to do that, and I also want to do like an episode where it's just all of our favorites from the year because I didn't even keep a list. I don't even know how I would track that. I know the Vamp would definitely be on it.
Yeah, the Vamp. Dragonfly. There's some Mythic Legions I really like that came out this year.
Was did Valiant Knight come out this year or last year?
He was
last
year at the Legions Con.
Yeah.
But we got Frankenstein this year. The Snake guys.
Yeah.
There's a wave. The Poxus wave came out.
I didn't get that.
No, that's with all the wizards and the guys. I feel like there was another. What was the retailer exclusive wave?
I only picked up 2 this year. I picked up the Frankenstein one, and I picked up something else from them.
The Snake guy?
Yes. Sorry, what is this? No problem, man. No, nothing yet, unfortunately, and it's still slotted for that time frame. I think it's like next year. So, I mean, hold on, let's do this. Yeah, I only picked up 2 this year from them. Nothing like not anything against them. That's
just what you're being selective. I mean, a lot of Joes that can go on the list this year too. I mean, J. Joe's been killing it. Classified series.
Yeah, I like which ones that stuck out to me. I think it was Road Pig was one. That one really stuck out.
Retro Cobra Commander.
Oh yeah, that was
Once
definitely
a
another
Man
one.
was great too.
If you got it, yeah.
Yeah. Jesus, I don't even remember. There's so many Joes that came out this year. Starduster.
That one was cool. I didn't get a chance to mess with him as much as I wanted to, though.
Yeah, that backpack is awesome. What else we get? We got the Vamp. We got the
other one too.
Yeah,
the Stinger.
Yeah, the Stinger. So many. Probably got a couple Snake Eyes in there somewhere. We got Retro Stalker this year too.
Yeah, I like the original.
Doc was one of the standouts for me from the classified line. Like they did a good job with him with all those pouches and putting things on it. And
Yeah, there's a bunch, bro. There's just like I really only did Joe's and Mezco this year. It's just because there was just so much. You know what I mean?
yeah, oh yeah. Um, Man, I'm trying to remember what else. Mm,
Do I need to update this? Yeah, kind of. Isn't this strange? This is all that there is right now.
really?
Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
They're going bankrupt.
That means they're loading up for something else. But anyway, yeah, Nightwing for you. That still has this January, March 2025. So that's what you got. New comments.
First quarter.
Add Wolverine
Oh yeah, to the list
for
next year. It's still pending to be shipped. He wasn't on your previous picture.
which one? This?
Well, yeah. Oh yeah, there he
Here?
is. Bottom corner. I
Yeah.
see it. My
Come
face was.
on. Come on, y'all.
To be fair, he was blocked by a moderately okay looking person.
Oh, yeah, yeah. I'm sorry. He's there. He's there. Here we go.
Also known as Hugh Jackman's stunt double. So
Huge Jackman. He's right there. I don't know why it's coming up like this all weird. Usually it's a square tile thing, but anyway. He's all there.
so
No, you're
Paige,
not blind.
you only have like 3 of these that you're waiting for, right?
I skipped all this.
Yeah. Trash.
Trash past all this stuff.
Man.
You
I
know
have
what? I think I am gonna do next year. I think I might go to the one route unless it's an army builder. I think I might start doing onesies. Can't be that you can't take me seriously if I say onesies. I'm gonna do onesies.
I have all but 2.
Which two?
Um, Ghostface and Terrifier.
You and Stacy, man. Come on.
And,
I
and Sawyer
can't
wanted
wait.
Terrifier, but I don't know. He needs that. He's seen the movie, the first one, maybe even the
Oof.
second. I know,
Oof.
right?
The third one's on demand right now if you need it.
Is it?
Yeah, it's on the thing. Yeah, this indie man, I can't wait for people to look at that, man. Like there's a night and day difference from San Diego last year to the San Diego one this year. You saw all the little differences, right?
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah. I can't wait for Ghostface and Terrifier because I think it'll be nice. When is this one? Hold on a second. I had to double check. I had to do the thing because I really want to next year. I want to do not only the Vapor Terror stuff, but I want to do more. Oh, see, yeah, we'll have this before Halloween next year. Can you imagine a whole group shot of them all together?
Mm,
You know what I mean? Like
that'd
you'll
be
have Freddy, Jason, all of them.
um, yeah, and Leatherface, Pyramid Thing, Michael Myers, Pennywise. What other
Yeah.
horror character? What other?
Owlman, Texas
Yeah.
Chainsaw Massacre, Freddy, Jason, what you call it? You got Dawn of the Dead.
Oh yeah, the
You
zombies.
got
Night of Living Dead.
and then if I don't know, I wanted to do another big shot where you put all the IP stuff in there too, like the side cutters and stuff like that.
All 3 of
That
them.
would be
I like all
yeah,
3 side cutters in their own way. Like I know everybody. I know there's people out there that are like, oh, you could have just done 1 or 2, but no, like each one.
yeah. They have a nice little group of horror stuff that they have. What was that one at? Like, cause you could put like Frankenstein.
Yeah.
I'd love to be able to like maybe have a modern, maybe not put Frank in there, but like have like subcategory taking shots where you have all of them all together. Michael Myers, you got 1 and 2. Ash, Dawn's Dead. Jason. God, look at all this, man. Dude, this is like a huge ass catalog. Freddy. Some might say she's a horror figure. Just
That face.
kidding. It's not that bad. I was practice shooting it the other day. I think my next Macro Monday, that one's gonna be fun. I really want to. Yes, he knows Nosferatu.
Yeah.
Nosferatu, yeah. Well, it's not gonna be Nosferatu. I mean, like as far as like horror.
Did you get that? Are you getting that popcorn bucket?
No, I checked all the AMC's and the next showtime is 10 p.m. and I'm pretty sure they're gonna be out of it by then. Oh yeah, Pyramid Head, I forgot. Oh man, yeah, I didn't call that one. But see, you can have all these other ones too, like Bartholomew Vex. Yeah, dude, it's gonna be good. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody. I forgot to tell everybody that. Yeah, hopefully everybody has. Hopefully nobody ODs on Tryptophan tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna be a good year. So yeah, everybody get the list ready so we can have this mega show. We can bring some people on, and you guys can share your list. We'll share our draft picks, our Toy Daddy's draft picks. I'll make sure I put that in there. And that's it. Anybody else? Anybody in the chat got stuff they want to talk about or say? I said 1 hour. We did 142. Cece didn't even drop in. Bastard. Is there a master release of the list? No, not yet. Every year I do a master list and put it out. So when people say that um, they didn't put out enough license figures, I break all of that down. You get to see how many license figures, how many IP figures, and how much it would cost you if you got every figure for the year. It's a pretty good comprehensive breakdown. But I do a master list every year, but not yet because we still have a whole month left. Is there a master? Do you? I think. Hold on a second. Let me pull this down. So I can show him. This one's gonna be good. I was working on it the other day. You know, usually I just pull that information from you and say, give me a list. Give me a second. Just be patient for really quick. I'm gonna take a second. Maybe. You know what? I saved it. What am I doing? Are you pulling it up?
No, I was just texting Adam back. He sent me.
Give me a second. Where's your? I hate PC Facebook. It's not.
It's
Where
so
is
user friendly.
No, it is not. Where's the saved stuff at? You know how you get the little thing on your phone and it's like, here's your saved folder.
Would you count Alien and Predator in that list for horror?
Man, I asked the group last year. You remember I was like, what do you consider horror? Because I was like, does The Crow fall under horror?
Oh yeah.
There was another figure I put on there. Anything that's like labeled horror, that's what I did.
This isn't the original Alien labeled as a horror movie?
Yeah, sci-fi horror. I think it is.
Yeah.
I put Like Blade. Put that under horror. But remember that? You remember that? Like there was some back and forth with that for a little bit, and people were like, I don't consider that horror. Because what is it? What do we want to call it? 2023. See, on my phone, I can pull it up really quick. What did I call it? Release list? I'm sorry, I'll get this off here in a second.
You're good.
Oh, there you go. Boom. All right. Watch it. Hopefully he didn't leave. The collector, are you still there? We'll see. Get some people to drop. Anyway. So yeah, here you go. Every year. And then it'll break it down for you. Like you got one each last year, it would have been $4,000.
Hmm.
And it'll break down like how many offerings you got, MDX, how many MDXs we got, PXs. God, this guy does a lot of fucking data collecting, doesn't he?
He steals it
So,
from everybody.
yeah. That's all he does is write this shit down and delete posts. That's all he ever does. He doesn't do anything else. If you only knew. But yeah. So yeah. I was even kind enough to put the other stuff in there too, accessories. But anyway, this if you don't want to go too deep, if you don't want to like dive too deep, you can just look at this. It'll just tell you how what all was put out for that year.
Oh, we didn't get an accessory pack this year, did we?
An accessory pack? Not this year, no.
I just saw the one at the top, the Victorian Vigilante accessory pack. It's like, yeah, we didn't get that.
Yeah. A collector. I don't know if you're in the Mezco group. I think I put it in the other one too. I think I put it in there too. I've been kind of scaling back putting stuff in there though. But if you're in the collectors group, or you know what, or if you go to the Toy Paige, yeah, you can go there. I put them there too, but it's all there. It'll tell you what all came out. Just a bunch of nerd stats. We started doing that because people were like, "Oh, they don't put out enough." Oh, he said, "I'm in your group." Yep, good, good. It'll be there if you go in the search bar and just type in whatever year it is. I think I went back all the way to like 2000 when I first started doing it. It was in 2016 or something like that. I've been doing this for a long time. But yeah, it's all there, each one of the years and stuff like that. Please, if you use it, just give me credit. That's all I ask. Yeah, that's all there. It's gonna be crazy. All right? I think we answered all the questions. We good? We good? Bueller? Bueller? Oh, I did have one thing that I saw that was like really hit hard. We can end on this. Who put this up? Oh, Tyler did. Tyler put this up. I saw this and I'm like, man,
Tyler,
this
the
is so
creator.
cool. Yeah, we're friends. He put this up. I thought this was really cool.
Oh, I
No,
just.
not that. Not
Oh,
that. Sorry. This. I thought this was really cool, man.
yeah.
Just make it exist first. Just make it exist first. You can make it good later. I think a lot of times we need to remember that. And that's it. You want to take us out?
Man, so much pressure without CC here. Happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody else. Appreciate you watching live if you did. If not, appreciate you giving any kind of time that you had just to watch us talk about toys and everything else like that. Hope everyone has a great Thanksgiving. Oh, really quick. Did you know Christmas is on a Wednesday.
Mm,
Yeah, that might be a hard episode. We might
yeah.
shift. So, but just give it. Happy Thanksgiving. I thought you left. Good to see you back. Happy Thanksgiving. That's about it. That way we can keep it under 2 hours. Appreciate everybody. Thank you guys so much. Hope you guys have a great holiday. Appreciate you, MC. Thank you. I know you're busy.
Thanks
I
for having
appreciate
me.
you giving me your energy.
Thanks for having me.
Thank you.
Cece, rest up.
That's right, because next week I'm still coming for that title.
You got no excuses next week.